Well, I was mute again. Lucky I noticed. Before it's completely too late. Let's go through and find out. Oh, hey, hold on a moment. There's a bottom part. It's not good to be unvoiced. There you are. You are. Great Devil Caesar, what's this you're doing? Indeed. I invited you here. What is this place? What are you going to do to us? First of all, I would have you relax. You need not be so on guard. I do not intend to harm you. What is your angle? I said relax, did you not hear me? I wish for a dialogue with you. A conversation? This is a space between time, a different dimension from the outside. As such, you need to worry about the world you have stepped out of. Think of it as about a dream. I will give you some time, have some tea, gather yourselves. Let me know when you're ready for our dialogue. Things are getting strange. According to him, this is a dimension different from the outside world, like a dream of sorts. He may be a great devil of high rank, but is such a feat truly possible? He called it a space between time. Can you not make one of these? I mean, you are a great devil, right? Of course I can't. It's not like a devil's a god. So he really is a few levels over you then. Looks like an ordinary plant except for the color. There are many books here, all written in languages I've never seen before. Even in pure white, all this furniture seems luxurious. Oh, what a nice smell. Of all human culture, tea is a particular favorite. I have enjoyed quite a few types. I do hope you like it. You haven't poisoned it, have you? Don't be rude, Karen. One must never complain about tea once been served. Why are you the one getting angry? Worry not, I won't do nothing to so around about. I can kill you at any time. About the space, worry not. This is not reality, but a bucket in a flow of time. A world I have created. My world. Your world? I'm sorry, I have trouble following. Think of it like this. Time in the real world has stopped, and you are in a moment's dream. My, that sounds rather supernatural. Says the demon. What's floating around? There are portraits of the foolish humans who made contact with me in the past. You have made contact with that many people? A devil's life is not limited, as you said. I have long since stopped keeping track of time. This is hardly an odd number in that respect. Our sense of scale is worlds apart. Well, the only thing left is literally have a dialogue. I'm ready to talk. So, do you feel like having a dialogue yet? If that is your wish, it does not seem I can resist anyway. Indeed. If you want to speak with us so much you invited us here, then fine, I will listen. A wise decision. Now, as you can imagine, we will speak about Jillian Lettner. Jillian, is she? As per the contract, I received Jillian's 5 senses. Now she has neither seen nor hear. No? Can nothing be done? It was nor her will to release your restraints. Even if I cannot ask for a complete recovery, could you at least leave some of her senses? This I do not understand. Why would you go so far to aid Jillian? That should be the last thing on your mind now. Surely there's something more important too. Important? Of course Jillian is important. She is my dear friend. This is not about what is more important. That goes without saying. It goes without saying. Are you sure? I cannot agree. You cannot? Indeed. Jillian may be your friend, but you have not forgotten, have you? How often Jillian has stood in the way of your revenge? Remember when the 3rd season came and Jillian appeared between you and Russell Burroughs? Noel, you shouldn't try to get revenge on Mayor Burroughs. Look at you now, your body in such a state. You make a deal with that devil? You're fighting in such dangerous battles and now you're a wanted criminal. If you keep involving yourself in the darkness of Lazarus, you'll all destroy yourselves. It's time to stop. Stop with the revenge, forget about the painful past, and live out your future you still have. Jillian stood in your path to stop your revenge, and she was not about to hear otherwise. What's more, to make use of my power, she agreed to a contract proposed by Russell Burroughs, a contract to protect the mayor. Perhaps she was doing with her whatever it took, or worse, one could even see it as her entrusting you as a servant of Russell Burroughs. Jillian wasn't thinking that way. Certainly she seemed blinded at the time, but it's because she didn't want me to be a criminal, so she panicked. Indeed. Of course I understand Jillian's wishes. So she could throw me under the pretense of protecting the mayor. She never stopped hating Russell Burroughs, the man who deceived you. Indeed, were she to find an opening, she would have attacked him. This happened many times. Yet by her contract, that was impossible. Correct. As much power as she gained, as long as the devil was the one Russell Burroughs introduced her to, she could not turn against him. Yet, Jillian accepted this. She wished for your peace more so than the mayor being overthrown. To that end, she sacrificed her 5 senses to me. Yet, is that not coercion? You chose the path to revenge with Karen. Within the peace Jillian wanted that you did not ask for, did it not just interfere in your quest? Can you call such a person a friend? Do you not think Jillian is but an obstacle right free on her way to hell? That's not true. That's not true. I don't think my friend being coerced for my safety is coercion. Not when she got so angry on my behalf. I'm the one who started this quest for vengeance on my own. I have not fallen so low as to hold a grudge against someone who just because they oppose me. Is that so? However, this happened too. It's that time I was defeated after that desperate struggle with Oscar on the train. Remember when the 4th season came, Jillian dashed your hopes. Noel, as long as he's by your side, you keep going down the dark path. He's a parasite and I'm exterminating him. If he's out of the picture, you will think things over, right? Paying no mind to a word you said, Jillian crushed every blade of vengeance you had built up. She stole your dear partner and new friend by force. Now is this something a friend would do? Can you still say this was a coercion? Certainly, Jillian at the time was very aggressive and refused to listen to me. Looking back at it now, I know Julian must have been desperate too. Surprised Gina was there too after all. So you would forgive and forget? You would forgive such violence? Would it not have been better if Julian had been shot and killed then? That's not true. Of course it would not. Indeed, Julian used brute force, but it tried to keep me away from revenge remained unchanged. Just look at me if you think I'm cool. No, it was I who made Julian act so. Although I did not wish for Julian to attack us, I understood her intentions. So you accepted, even though you did not approve. Noel had already decided to face Julian head on. I see. However, this happened too. Remember when the 5th season came? Julian turned her violence towards you. I don't want to do this either. Listen, Noel. Caesar would attack if you swear to give up on your revenge. That will save the both of us. But if you can't quit it, Noel, you will die. None of us will be saved. Come on, Noel. You will set me free, so save me. So said Julian in the Rock, Britain, that if you did not seize your quest at once, she would attack. She forced her ideals onto you, imposing who she believed you should be. You are right. Julian was so worked up, I thought she wouldn't listen to anything I could say. You could hardly be blamed for giving up on Julian at that moment. She tried to hurt both you and that which is dear to you. Is that not what Russell Boros does? Yet why would you show your mercy with this facing her head-on nonsense? Is it not safer to crush her with fallen bowers so that she could never get in the way again? Not true. That has no meaning whatsoever. Do not mock me. We friends could not stop caring about each other after a single fight. Is that your sole reason? What do you mean? Mayor Boros came to me with clear malice, but Julian was different. Between having no place to put her emotions, being made to confront me, and surely the contract price she paid as well, she has become desperate. It is completely different from Mayor Boros' filthy malice. And besides, I want to support you. In the end, she said she wanted to support me, when really, Julian would be fully justified in abandoning me as I fell deeper into vengeance. She really is such a kind girl. Where are we? Julian's hospital room. But I'm going to fight against Mayor Boros and Lapis itself. I will take back what's dear to me and to play the piano again. Cause now I know that if I try hard enough I can win back what I've lost. That is right. My vengeance is bolt on to negative feelings toward Mayor Boros. My head from exploiting my dream and my rage that exploited my best friend Julian. I cannot have one without the other. That is why my vengeance and Julian are both important. I had decided to keep both. I understand. You seem to be speaking no falsehood. To Julian, you are the very manifestation of her ideal, one she has long admired. And to you, Julian is a dear friend, incomparable to your vengeance success. That is right, which is why I cannot afford to lose Julian in my battle against Mayor Boros. Fascinating. In that case, show me that you resolve it more than mere words. Again, what is this? Your words no are forgetting. Julian is half of the foundation of your revenge. In that case, reach out and grasp it. By feeding the big hole my former contractors made manifest in this void of sorrow. The wind is so strong, I'm just standing up. Get behind me. The force is something you can take direct. Julian Littner is here. What's wrong? If you do not hurry, you will lose not only your 5 senses, but the life of life. If you don't want that, risk your life to do what it takes. If you can reach you, Julian will die, and after your revenge will end in failure. Now, I don't want to bother you all this. safe, but I must carry walk. It's time to move forward. But I have to have a machine. Ow. Nope. And it's no good. Let's fall back. If this continues, our body will be ripped to pieces for you, Julian. No, we can't. There's my chance to rescue Julian. We keep going, we die here. We can't let that happen. Still, I can't beat Julian. Not like this. Hey, stop it. You will die. I can't do anything. I can't see or feel anything. I'm so scared. Julian. I wonder if I'll die here without a Julian again. What to do? I thought so many things everywhere. I don't have to pay for my actions. Maybe it would be better if I didn't accept that. That isn't true in the slightest. I can't see anything. Well, I'm close. I should have walked with the player and parted with the devil. What would I do if Cedar Bad beats Noel? If my ship was asleep, Noel are dead. Even my dad would watch the other way. There's no point thinking like that. Why would you regret the bad you chose? I am here, Julian. The mission is incomplete. Close. Not yet. So you wish to mock my failure? I didn't reach out to you. Just a witch. I put myself first ahead of you. Regardless of how you did it, you extended a hand to me. Even sacrificing yourself. Now I understand how you felt. The way watching someone you love destroy themselves. I want to support you. In the end, I forced you into a painful decision. Thank you. At the very least, I will not let you feel this pain any longer. Please wait for me. Complete the mission. Well, I reached there. With zero help. I can't see anything, but I can sense something. A little bit of warmth, as if it's the same as that day. Noel, is that you? Yes, Julian. I am here. Thank you for fighting for me until it came to this. Thank you. I'm alright. Noel? Why would you go this far for me? I did so many bad things to you, but thinking of me, you put your heart into it in a way you couldn't with your performances. I could give up on such passion. Well, it was a bit hard, but today you were radiant and cool. Noel? Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Who is talking? It's alright. I'm the one who should say sorry. I see. So you walk to the end. I have received my answer. Our dialogue ends here. Off with you. There is There's no more meaning in me protecting Russell Boros. Are you abandoning a contract? A great devil of your stature? I found what it was to truly satisfy the wish of my contractor, Julian. Her true desire, not an empty contract such as protect Russell Boros. Have you forgotten the terms of a devil's contract? If a great devil cannot fulfill the wish, the contract becomes void, and the great devil shall lose their devil's power and return to nothing. Knowing this, you still abandon your contract. I have lived 1,000 of years. I have long lost any fear of oblivion I may have had. Why did you do all of this for Julian? A devil is the being that grants their contractors' wishes. If I allow Noel Kitty to attack Russell Boros like this, my contract of protecting Russell Boros would be cancelled, and Julian Babent returned. Julian would return to a normal life, and I, a great devil, would disappear. Now, as Julian's true desire is not to stop the revenge of Noel Kitty, but to support her, that is how it must go. Young great devil, remember this. What the great devils fear most is not death. It is the loss of pride. Be not at the mercy of the rules of the contract. Always be hearty about your contractor's wish. I'll keep that in mind. Go, Noel Kirketty. Julian consciousness and senses may not recover right away, but they will with time. Thank you, Great Devil Caesar. Thank you, Julian. But there's no need for you to look at me, only me any longer. You are already my equal, and you'll walk your own path with that powerful will. I have won this match, and I am moving ahead. So you too, it's time for you to go on your own way. Let's go, Karen. With one last effort, we will attack and defeat our enemy. Right. You won Julian's safety, there's no longer obstacle. Let's go. Go north, Kirketty. Okay. Go through the door. Well, one last fight. What's going on? Why, Caesar? I'm going to throw you, Noel. I will forgive you just this once. I have a present for you. Julian, Caesar, thank you. It was a direct hit, but Russell is a demon who made a deal with me who have dealt with wars. But sure you're resilient. It's not over yet. Yes, let's go out to the balcony. We have won, Mayor Boros. Caesar, what are you doing? What about Julian? Isn't this your job? Chino, what happened? You're useless, never there when I need you. You threw them all on your own, it's just you now. Every last one of them, truly useless. Who do you think you are? All those who live in Labyrinth, they have to obey me. So why don't you? I will never obey someone such as you. You were strong once, full of energy to push forward, to stand on top of Labyrinth. But you don't have the strength anymore. You as you were the day you become mayor. During the price you had to pay, you close off Labyrinth and stop using your own lips. That's why I've been cut off by those real damn shame. I don't want to, but I have to admit it. You have pushed me this far, back against the wall, actually wounded. Noel Corchetti, Darren, looks like you're stronger than the Lapis I built, somehow. You're the first people I haven't been able to rub out, even with all my forces. Are those your only last words? Humiliation. What? Truly, such humiliation? What that I would have to shave years of my life to use this power on the scum of Loveless. He fell? Don't tell me that mere borrows. That can be. You never achieved a fall before, especially not one of such magnitude. Even a fall shouldn't be able to. Noel, Karen, listen to me. Loveless used to roll over me, and I need to spend my life taking my revenge on it. To no longer be a cog in this city machine to rule it and make it part of my own machine. Surely that remained my ambition all this time. Russell, what are you doing? So even you can resist this power, Karen? In days past, at the end of our contract, I didn't pay the price. Do you remember what your price was? The downfall of your life as mayor? That was the price I gave you, yet you... Right, I didn't pay up. I made all Lapis my body, my shield, and if no opening, I made it so that was an impossibility. So where do you think it went? The price? A devil's energy born by a miracle of a contract? Don't tell me. A devil's contract is a miracle, transcending human understanding. It follows that cost of a contract too is a law beyond human comprehension. Yet lo and behold, I devoured your price. The cost is already mine. The price you were supposed to pay, you're controlling your own power. But that means you're no longer a demon, but a devil? You could call me that. I told you this before, Karen. I am just as powerful as you are now. The price of a devil's contract is absolute. Wielding that power, I cannot be beaten by force. How far have you? Yet this is not the power I sought to have. It adds far too much risk to the notion of living a secure life as mayor. But that I end up needing to use it regardless, I must admit. I have only my own hubris to blame. I have remembered now. I can be satisfied that the culmination of my revenge is simply making Lapis my own. There's something else, something yet more pure and perfect. Rejoice, you have won the first round, but now I'm going to get serious. I have no need for lush paradise. I've accepted the winds of change, exterminate all outsiders, and like at all times, I'll fight through the filth to achieve the pinnacle of my ambition. The pinnacle of your ambition? Good look about you, reminds me of the man you used to be. The face suits the demon name you used to have. A name I gave up long ago. Didn't think it would pass through my lips again. Remember this well, Noel Corchetti, my mortal foe. I will stop at nothing. I will exploit everything and anything to my ends. I am Russell Burroughs, the immortal fate. Okay, so we have an immortal fate and a mortal fate. Seriously? That's all a direct hit gives me? If only the weather wasn't this shit. An interruption, huh? That's all I need. Hugo, Oscar? He's still alive, but we're at our limit. We don't have the energy to keep fighting. Noel, Karen, I had to say about we should retreat. Reinforcements are gathered from the outside the city. We can't stay here. The upper floor, something going out there, hurry! Time's up, huh? I'll rather not deal with outsiders either. If you're leaving, now's the time. Oh, one thing though, before I go, let me return the present of yours. Yeah! After all, you don't die that easily, will you? We'll meet next in Laplas, reborn just for you. Next time I will. Next time I will kill you. Nice. This one is more emotionful. That's the end of season 7, the end of the updates. Now it's season 8 and the rest. It still gives me a roller coaster of emotion this chapter. Well, that's the end of the Paranoid. To be continued, Winter Comes to Laplas for episode 8 or season 8. Well, that's the end of this recording. I will see you later.